6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles today, 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't look at what's in front of you. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. Men go mad with watching them. There's no discharge in the war. If your eyes drop, they will get the top of you. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Try to think of something different. Oh, my God, keep me from going lunatic. Moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war.
Ignition sequence start. 10, 9. Astronauts report it feels good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
This is what they fought for. Every rep, every snap, every moment of pain in the weight room, every film session when the world was asleep, it all led to this night. The Toledo Rockets, a blue-collar powerhouse built on grit, precision, and a chip on their shoulder the size of the Midwest. They steamrolled through the season with one mission: bring the title back to the Glass City.
The Kent State Golden Flashes, underdogs turned juggernaut. Written off, underestimated, but never outworked. They've lit up scoreboards and shattered expectations. Now, destiny waits at midfield. Only one can leave with the crown. One will rise. One will remember. This is the national championship. Welcome to football immortality. Toledo, Kent State, for the title, for the dynasty.
Thank you both for those introductions, boys. Hell of a job as always. Now let's get in and watch this game.
Yeah, Ethan, I have a couple players I think we all have been watching all season. Rayshawn Theus, runner-up for best quarterback, and of course, Kent State's quarterback, Spencer Kennedy, did win best quarterback. What do you guys think about this rivalry coming up?
Just outstanding players on both sides of the ball from both teams. I mean, we have a lot of competitors in this game. I'm looking to see who wants to step up and who wants to step up the most.
Absolutely, Jonathan. I mean, you know, these teams here, they got some of the best dang players in the whole league. We're going to have to see how they can pit off against each other. We got Toledo QB, Rayshawn Theus, as runner-up for best QB. The Kent State QB, Spencer Kennedy, as a runner-up for Player of the Year and the best QB. So we will see how these two quarterbacks duke it out and who can outgun each other for the national win.
Definitely going to be an offensive masterpiece. Definitely excited to see how this game turns out.
Yeah, Theus had a great season, almost 4,000 yards with over 51 touchdowns on less than double-digit interceptions. So I'm looking to see what he can do and what he can do early in this game. You got Kent State starting with the ball.
It's a huge opportunity here for the Golden Flashes to go out and score first. We shall see if they are able to do it and gain momentum here with this first drive.
Brett runs it up the middle.
Fumble on the first play!
Fumble first play! Oh my gosh, a quick recovery from the O-line, but oh my. You got to be thinking.
We got to shake off these big game jitters. We really need to dial in booth review. Let's see if it actually came out first before he was down.
Looks like it was overturned, no fumble, but good heads-up play by the recovery man there to get the ball and secure the possession.
Kennedy dropping back, a big sack.
Huge loss there.
Aye. Y'all cannot be doing that. 3rd and 20.
Third and very long.
Kent State, you're the natty. Okay, time to wake up.
It's looking like they have a lot of jitters here. This big game, it comes with a lot of pressure.
Absolutely. Almost a fumble there, and then the big sack.
Toledo dropping back to prevent formation. See if they can get anywhere.
And
he
huge drop.
Craziness.
We have some jitters here. The nerves are flowing through this Golden Flashes team. I mean, we're seeing that from the very start.
This is just not what I was expecting from this offensive-based team. I mean, if it's a lot of game left, but moving on, we got to shake this off.
Plenty of game. We're getting a feel for these two offenses here in the beginning. Defense was playing a little more cautious there.
Absolutely, yeah. Let's see if the Kent State D here can do a lot better than their offense, because they're going to need to.
First down for Toledo here.
Rayshawn.
That's good defense right there, squeezing the gap, making
was
sure
that Tony Moses
in the open space.
Who was that? Was that Poljan?
No, that was Poljan. Player
Yes,
of the
that
year.
is Player of the Year, Toledo halfback Dalvin Polshin. Going for another
Here
run,
goes Polshin.
threading the needle.
Oh, a hit stick.
Solid truck.
Oh my gosh.
Fighting for those yards early on. This is the kind of grit this Toledo team has tried to build their culture around.
Absolutely. This sophomore from Georgia, he is telling the NFL right now, pick me. I am a game changer. Let's see if the quarterback
Oh my
here
gosh.
can get up.
A
Quarterback
quarterback
draw.
draw.
Solid gain 5. Now getting deeper into Golden Flashes territory, getting closer to field goal range. Second and medium. Diaz keeps.
Ooh, he shakes him
Escapes.
off.
Oh,
Ah.
and he gets hit down after the first broken sack. Looks like we have some bets in the betting pool over here. Matthew putting $200 on Toledo. Well, let's see if that pays off, Matthew. We will soon find out.
Fighting for that first down, 4th and inches. So close. This team is showing a lot more resilience early on here.
Toledo taking a
As
little
as
risk
we
here.
expected, as this is their 4th trip to this national championship. Going for it on 4th and inches. We're trusting the offense.
And he'll
Handoff.
pick it up.
You
Wide
just
open.
knew that was gonna
Wide
happen.
open.
I mean, if you have Dalvin Poljak on your team, and I mean, what else is there to do, right?
Absolutely, Daniel. I mean, when you have a star stud like this, I mean, you gotta go with him on the 4th and inch game. There's no other
Trust
play
in
to
your
pick.
guys. This team is trusting in his guys very early on here.
Quick throw.
It's a good grab there by the receiver. Let's see what Toledo's drawn up here on 2nd and 5.
It's a wildcat.
It's like a
Wildcat jet
Polshin.
sweep to
Polshin
Polshin
fighting himself in. Oh my gosh.
down to the 2-yard line.
That was devious, gentlemen, but I love the play call. It is 3rd and 2. You could still pick up the first here if you get just on the goal line. So Toledo really has a lot of plays they could pick from here. Let's see what they're dialing up. Quarterback drops back. He throws, and it is dropped.
Dropped. What will he do here? Are we
Straight
trusting
to
the
the
offense
face
this early in the game?
Ooh.
Almost picked. Yeah.
It's like they're rolling out that offense here.
Yeah, you're on the 2-yard line. I feel like you got to take the risk here. Calming down his offensive line. Calming them down a bit more. Let's see what Toledo will do. Calming them down for a 3rd time. He hands it off. And
Polshin.
it's a touchdown!
Yeah.
Let's get a
You
little
just got to be
analysis there,
thinking.
fellas.
You just got to be thinking as Kent State's defensive coordinator, how are we going to stop Dalvin today? I mean, he's had a dominant season, but you just got to stop him in the national championship.
Yeah, and I'm sure coming into this game, I'm sure he knew that was the game plan coming in, and he's still struggling to start off here. We knew this is what we knew. Toledo was going to stick to their reputation, roll with what works. Seems like the preparation for Polshin hasn't come off too strong yet. Kent State back with the ball, though. I'm interested to see what they can do on offense here. I know they have a better arsenal.
Looking at that stat
Let's see
line
if-
for Kent State, negative 14 yards. It is not looking good so far.
Let's see if we can shake off these nerves here. 1st and 10. Dropping back. Throwing.
Wow, big gain.
Excellent dot there by
Very
the
solid
quarterback.
game.
Spencer Candidate could be settling in here.
Calming the nerves, they needed that big time. Now we can settle into this offense more and more throughout the game goes. Get more comfortable.
He's throwing it deep.
Oh my
we're
gosh, going
comfortable.
deep.
And he gets it!
Oh,
An amazing
Huge game.
play.
Spencer Kennedy. Oh my gosh.
Throw into the wide receiver hack for a huge gain on the 5-yard line now. Boys, I got jitters,
right.
I'll tell you that much. Throwing it to the
Settled in now.
side.
We're gonna have a
It's
game.
body.
Spencer
Alright.
Kennedy. We might see hashtag Spencer K. Spencer Kennedy trending on Twitter tonight, fellas. I mean, this kid's
Absolutely.
unbelievable.
This man is an amazing
Crowning
quarterback,
tonight.
and there was a flag on the play. What do we
Uh-oh.
have here?
Roughing
kicker?
the kicker.
Well, I know Temple knows that that penalty's gone
Solid.
fast.
Solid response there from these Golden Flashes. That is a way to respond and respond quickly, sending a message here right back to this Rockets team.
Absolutely. They're showing that they are here to play for the ring, and they will not go down without a fight. Let's see how Toledo can answer.
Ooh. Looks like the defense got a little hand on that.
It was his
got a little
head.
helmet on that.
Yeah. That's a heads-up play by him if it was intentional. Let's see
Second
what
and 10
Toledo's
now.
cooking up here. And he's
Paul J?
stopped in the back.
At the
Oh.
line. Dennis Beavers. That is a big man stopping him. Big man.
Absolutely. Beavers filling up that gap with a beaver dam, I'll tell you that much.
Third and very long.
Looks like Toledo's changing the play. Getting instructions from the head coach. What will they call up here? He's looking at the sideline for a very long time.
What's going on here?
About one more play left in this quarter after this one.
Maybe a delay of game.
A delay of game.
There it is. Got to have better clock management.
You know, guys, I was just about to say I'm very impressed with Toledo's patience, but I mean,
A little too patient
what's going on
here.
out there?
According to the head coach of the Toledo Rockets, he was experiencing some freezing there. Looks like he was having a seizure on this damn side of the field.
Wow.
That is
I
is
mean, in the
scary.
championship game? Come on.
Yeah, that's unacceptable.
Running back motions right. Quarterback drops
He's
back.
looking
He's
deep.
up.
Deep.
He's
got
looking deep.
separation. He's got it.
Touchdown, Toledo!
Phenomenal.
I mean, boys, we talked about this being an offensive masterclass from the start, but who could have expected this? Back-to-back plays, bombs down the field. I mean, this quarterback talent
This
is
Rockets team
exceptional.
has built themselves off pure grit, showing resilience, responding immediately back.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you
to the
what,
Golden Flashes.
I think Rayshon Theus fits great for this team because just like his team mascot, he's got a rocket for an arm. He can throw that ball
Amen.
all the way down the field.
Mm-hmm.
That was a absolute missile.
Bomb.
Let's see how Kent State responds here. Looks like they're going to
We're gonna have
return
a
it.
good. This is gonna be a good game.
He's down at the 16-yard
Dropped
line.
at the 16.
I don't think I would have returned it there, fellas.
I don't think I would have either.
Yeah, you're just giving
But
up
you know,
3
he's
yards.
not 15-0 for a reason.
Yeah, very true. They must know what they're doing if they made it this far.
Making some adjustments.
A little too much. Ooh,
Receiver in motion.
gets it off with 2 seconds. Ooh.
Ooh, I thought
Receiver
that was going
cannot
to be
hold
a
it
pick there,
in.
boys. I thought the defender had it.
It's a tight slot.
Yeah, it's a big hit there. Very good heads-up play by the defender for sure.
2nd and 10 now.
Oh, a little mumble jumbo in the
Play
pocket.
action.
Spencer
Easing up.
Kennedy looking deep in
I
triple
did
coverage.
not like
Interception.
I do not like that read, gentlemen, and Toledo is running it
Oh
back.
no! Oh my
Got it
gosh,
down
Running
the
it all
Toledo!
the way
inside.
to the
He's cutting
15.
in.
Ooh!
Oh my, oh my.
That is.
A return for this Rockets team. That is a huge
I
dagger
mean,
for the momentum that Kent State was just beginning to build.
talk about jitters. I mean, we all saw the O-line jitters right there. I mean, what's going on? You know, Spencer had no idea what to do, and a little flip play.
Missed tackle. Breaks another one.
Somehow
Loss of
only
one.
loses 1
You
yard.
know, going back to that interception that Spencer threw, I mean, you got to ask yourself, what is this kid thinking? As a runner-up player of the year and the
Yeah.
best quarterback in the league, you're going to throw that into triple coverage in the first half of the national championship game?
Can this Rockets team capitalize on their
Oh
turnover?
my goodness!
Another interception going the other way now.
Going the other way. Oh my!
Phenomenal, gentlemen. That is a great way for Kent State to get the ball back and give themselves a chance to tie up this game.
A way to respond from the start. First down, holding them off on that trick play, and then immediately over to an interception. Kent State handoff.
Oh wow! I mean, you got to remember, Spencer Kennedy is a freshman. They don't have the experience in the national championship like Toledo.
That is true, very true. I mean, as a freshman in this spot, you can't even imagine what's going through that kid's head right now.
Play action.
Ooh.
Oh, overthrown.
Just a bad throw by Spencer Kennedy there. You really got to help out your team a bit more.
Extremely overthrown.
Jumping back. Firing.
Drag.
Pack in the middle. Gain of about
Fourth and 5.
4th and 5. Are they sending out the punting unit here? It looks like it.
Solid punt down to the 27.
Absolutely, yeah. No, that was a pretty good
A
punt.
good return.
I wish I had a punter that was that good. I'll tell you that much. My punter's dookie.
Little screenplay, receiver screenplay, and he's taking off.
Oh
He's
my
taking
God,
off.
threading
Blitz the
field.
defense.
The 20,
20,
the 10,
15,
the 5,
10.
the touchdown.
That's a touchdown, Toledo.
Number 28 with
Rockets
the
are sending
Jets.
here. They're sending a lot here. I mean, that's really got to kill the mental towards these golden flashes. Plenty of time left in this game. We need to see how they respond.
Absolutely. Let's hope.
We're going to have to clean up the mistakes. We're at minus 14 rushing yards for this Golden Flashes team. We're going to have to get the ground game running if they want better success on offense here.
100%. You are absolutely right. We need this Kent State team to show that they can establish the ground game and get it rolling.
Which they already do have a great ground game. Brett Pickering had a great season. Struggling here early today.
Yes, but we all know this Toledo team is built different, hoping to achieve the three-peat for the national championship.
Speaking of run game, Brett coming up the middle. A little 5-yard gain.
Second and medium now.
So we got a little RPO play here. He's throwing it to the side. He's going to get tackled right before the first down line.
Solid game, but also a good read by that defense there. He had the entire field around him. That defender made a great tackle there. He had so much green ahead of him.
Absolutely. If I'm Kent State here, I'm going with the old tried and true fullback dive play. I mean, it's 3rd and 1. You don't want to risk a sack or anything. You just go in there, get the first down, but we'll see what Kent State runs. Looks like they may be running another RPO play here. He's throwing it to the side and it's picked off.
Beautifully read. I mean,
Oh my
gosh,
goodness.
this Toledo defense, that's just Absolute read. Just like you were saying, a fullback dive wouldn't have been bad there, no risk, but
Absolutely relentless from this Rockets defense. I mean, we're still steering away from the ground game.
And they are running a
Oh my
fake.
goodness.
an
And he's
fake
gonna
extra
get
point.
it.
Wow.
That's good for 2. Wow.
2-point conversion good off the fake
Gosh.
point after.
Toledo is just playing with their food right now.
I mean, the national championships speak for themselves. It's really just difference in experience here.
Yeah, I
Just
think really
difference in
what we're
grit.
seeing early on in this game is just how comfortable this team is. They've been here. This is their 4th time. Brand new quarterback. We're already cold starting off the second quarter. Still steering away from the ground game.
A good
Heaves
find.
it up.
Yes, let's hope, gentlemen, that this game is a lot different than last year's game. As we know, our fellow co-host here, head coach of the Temple Owls, got his butt handed to him last year. We really want to see something different.
We're really doing this right now.
I'm seeing a bit of it's Spencer Kennedy sacked in the
Sack,
pocket.
huge.
Horrible loss. Gosh. And if Ethan, now that you mention it, I do remember that Temple game. I'm seeing a lot of similarities in this Kent State and Temple play. Both pretty shook up. Spencer Kennedy in the pocket, looking good. It gets it off.
Goal. Breaks another one.
Oh, a juke, and he gets a good yard gain and 50-yard gain on that. What?
Oh my goodness. Kent State has got some fire in their veins.
I love this play.
Right.
And coverage, and that's another interception.
Oh my
Spencer Kennedy.
goodness.
I believe this cornerback now has 2 interceptions on the day. Solid return down to the 41.
That is
42.
just unacceptable.
Stan McCargo.
How many picks is that for Spencer now? 3? 3 picks for Spencer Kennedy? That is just not okay. Cannot be doing that in this game here.
And I'm interested to see, even though I already know they are.
And
That is a great response.
Interception, right back.
Interception.
Will he be able to return this one? He's just got an
Take it all
O-line
the
to
way.
beat. Oh, but he's getting caught down.
21. What a
Poljan.
return.
Poljan is the one who caught him.
Poljan.
Had a DK
Poljan.
Metcalf moment there. That is
Jesus
craziness.
Christ, Poljan.
That is good effort by Poljan.
You know, I'm pulling
That's
up his
touchdown.
speed right now. He's rated 97 speed. I mean,
Yeah, well,
play every position on the field.
that explains it because he was able to catch up to him in no time. See, they're running the screen.
Spencer needs to settle in here. Oh, he's got space. Brett.
Great
Solid
game
run
right there.
from Brett here. This Kent State defense trying to hold them alive. Let's see if this offense can punch it in for another 7 on the board. They need it now more than ever. Minute and a half left in the half.
Oh, and the
A
blitz
sack.
got
That's
to
one of
him.
the worst things you can take right now. Clock still rolling. He has plenty of time. 2nd and 15
Now, what I'm wondering here
to the goal
is
line.
I want to get the insight from 2 other head coaches. If you cannot pick up the tutty here, do you take your 3? And we won't
Oh,
need it
well,
anyway,
doesn't
because he's
even
getting
need
it.
to
Well,
answer the question. Channing
Channing
Hack with
Hack.
a great response.
Absolutely.
Finally, we saw that of him. I mean, we saw the bomb downfield, but good to see him running those shallow routes. Great
Steering
route
away
runner.
from this ground game, but we're doing a great job at finding our best receivers, getting the ball in their hands and letting them go to work.
100%.
Great response from Kent.
Kent State chipping away at that deficit, trying to catch up to Toledo.
But Ethan, back to your question. I mean, against a Toledo defense, I don't know. I would probably take the 3. I don't. Hawaii's
Unfortunately,
offense.
at that point in the game, you have to take the points.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. It looks like he didn't even need to, though. He got that with
Because
ease.
not every point against this defense, not every point comes given to you. You have to take what is given to you.
Now, what I would love to see here is another Kent State pick so we can get the scoreboard a little closer.
Here we go with
Just
Tony
over-
Moses.
just over a minute left in the half. This Rockets team will probably stick to the run game, chew that clock up. We could see a potential shot here
Tony
soon.
Moses again with
Just
the
flag, most likely a
flag on the
holding.
field.
Yep,
Holding.
That's helpful for Kent State, all right.
I mean, we have a minute left.
Both teams
Second and
have 3
15 now.
timeouts. I
Minute
think,
on the clock.
Another
I think they're
touchdown is
definitely
not
going
out
for
of the
the score
question.
here.
Dropping back.
Rolling out right.
Scrolling right.
Does he have space?
Gonna hold it himself.
Good D
Taken
there.
down for about 6. Game.
Rayshon Theus.
Look at that top receptions stat line. Andre Rambo leading the league heavily. How do you feel about your player Rambo, Coach?
I mean, he's just a kid. I have loved to see his improvement throughout his short career. I mean, starting off with a Heisman season, I mean, it's kind of hard to beat that in your later years, but he still proves to be an excellent leader and athlete.
Here comes Dalvin Poljan. I have another question for that as well. Like, when are you expecting Andre to enter the draft?
I mean, as a head coach of this program, I obviously would hope he'll stay with us throughout his entire collegiate career. If better opportunities arise, I will not
Oh my
lure
gosh.
him from them.
Huge heads-up play from Rayshon there.
But I just want what's best for the kid. Down to it all.
Absolutely. I'm going to be very sad when Connor Savage is leading the Ball State Cardinals. He just finished up his senior year this year. Never got a ring,
What a
but he
career.
did get an All-American trophy last year.
What
so.
a career he had.
Indeed. I
must
hope
say.
to see him succeed in the play or the NFL and do great things and represent
Looks like
the Ball State
Poljan's still
way.
going to work here. We're getting close to the red zone here. Less than 30 seconds left. One more timeout for this Rockets team.
3rd and inches. What are they calling up here? Maybe doing a passing play. They are.
Dropping back.
He's sacked!
Ooh, and a big
Sacked.
sack.
Unable to escape.
And a quick timeout from Kent State.
I'm actually not mad at that timeout. He's going to need a touchback here. If he pins him, it'll be a very rough drive. He will need a stop here so he can start the ball second half.
Looking
Keeping it
deep.
up.
And that's a
Oh,
touchdown.
my goodness.
Oh my. Yep.
I mean, talk about overly confidence. This is Dan Campbell in the flesh.
It's
100%.
It's heartbreaking because I felt like Kent State called the right play there. I mean,
You
cover
can't
three
get
cloud.
upset at your team there. This is not a normal offense you're going against. And that's just one thing Kent State is going to have to overcome in the second half.
Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. They get him down to the 43 after a solid return.
13 seconds left. 2 timeouts. He's probably going to go for something here. He gets ball at half. If he scores here, that would be almost game-changing.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. There's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left.
Dropping back.
He makes the grab. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move his sticks.
Taken down in field goal range. He could go for this 3 here, in which he will.
I mean, what a kick, though. Massive. This is right.
Just right.
And Units
Good
Dynasty
for them.
fans, I think we have a halftime performance from your very own Ball State head coach Ethan Bugg. Right after this kickoff.
And it comes out to the 25. No return.
Yo, Yukon. Y'all made it to round 2? Cute. Time to show you what real birds do. Cardinals in the building, boys. Oz out. We fly high, y'all barely glide. A bunch of huskies, nah, puppies inside. We built for pressure, playoff heat. You just happy you ain't got a fastball seat. Snap that ball, get hit like a drum. Your O-line's softer than bubble gum. You bark loud, but we don't flinch. Whole squad hungry like it's 4th and inch. You in the wrong field, this ain't your sport. Thought you had hope, gonna cut it short. No love in the nest, we're taking flight. Feathers sharp, we strike at night. Let's talk legacy, wait, y'all got one? We ran the Mac, you just run. From hits, from plays, from fate, from truth. We build dynasties, you still finding youth. Y'all play like it's intramurals. We grind for rings, y'all just write journals. This ain't no fairy tale, no snow globe dream. We bring pain, helmet cracking scheme. Oh, we made it past round 1? Congrats, now meet the real ones. Ball State baby, red and black, Cardinals circle, it's a wrap. Y'all huskies lost in the wrong forest, got no bite and schedule the poorest. Talk is cheap, hope y'all brought more than hype, cause we coming full speed. Friday night lights, bring your cleats and your little fight song, but we gonna show you who really belongs. Cardinals flying, scoreboard crying, and you, back home to Zion.
Just an absolute lyrical genius. They call him the Kendrick Lamar of Unit's
The modern
dynasty.
day Kendrick Lamar. I mean, that was just one of the brightest moments of this season.
You got to think how UConn's feeling in the chat right now. I mean,
No,
a
I mean, I
short
really couldn't
playoff
imagine.
run, and then to be dissed on the biggest stage of Unity's dynasty. Ouch, right?
100%. I can say I thoroughly enjoyed smacking that ass. Pause.
And this offense trying to build on a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third.
Huge second half here for this Golden Flashes team.
Dalvin, lots of open space, and you just. I mean, as they say, let him cook, but.
I believe that's exactly what the Rockets are going to do this half. We're already up over 22. Or not over, but we're up 22. 1 half to go. Give it to the player of the year. Dropping back, actually. Second
Oh my
play.
gosh.
Throwing it out, saving the play.
We're going to need some prime defense out of Kent State
Second and
here.
10. Dropping
Stay
back
alive.
again.
And that's a
Giving it
drag
off to the
route.
flat. Oh.
Alvin Poljan,
Jumped
I
over
mean,
him.
receiving too.
Yeah, easy
Seems like
pickup.
every play he's involved in is just a first down or more.
Easy pickup for Dalvin there. Can't really ask for much more from this kid. He's special.
You really can't. Quarterback keeping. Solid gain of 9 yards. Wow.
It's an absolute offensive mastermind, switching it up. I don't know how anyone would guard this. A big
Ooh.
sack.
Yep, huge play there for Kent State. Let's see if they can hold him here without them getting any more points, because they're going to have to with the way the scoreboard's looking.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
3rd and 4. Motion and left.
Shotgun here on third down.
Wide open on the
Complete to the
little
receiver.
juke
Makes a man
move.
miss.
My goodness.
Heading to the
Oh my
touchdown.
goodness. And he
Tried for the
Butters
back
at the end,
juke.
taken out of
could have
side.
gotten that tutty. I don't know what he's thinking there.
He tried for the back juke. You know, some say he's the shiftiest in the league, but
First and goal on the 4. Hand off
and
to
then
who else?
Dalvin. Yep. And wow.
I think this is turning into another Toledo Temple game, boys. Not looking good for us fans here. 42-14. Now 43. Oh my goodness.
And it's also in moments like these where true grit really comes to show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're on the biggest stage possible. Down almost 30 points. Like, how much more do you want it at this point?
I will say, we've talked a lot about Kent State and the mistakes they've made tonight. Oh, dropped. We've talked a
Not
lot
really,
about Kent State and their mistakes tonight, but I think we really got to give some props to Toledo. They are truly a dynasty. They have
Truly.
brought dynasty, the meaning of dynasty, in units dynasty. They are phenomenal, and they may go on with their reign for another 10, 20 seasons. Who knows how long they can keep this up.
Oh my goodness.
And I will say, I mean, Toledo, talk about grit. Toledo is the embodiment of grit. Grit, guts, resilience, intensity, tenacity. I mean, he embodies all of that. There's nothing more you can say. 3 rings speaks for itself, and I don't want to call it too early, but a 4th is looking in his future.
I think it's safe to say that that 4th is well on its way, and much deserved.
Spencer, oh my gosh, this freshman is getting beat up tonight.
Yeah, he's going to need a few ice baths after this one.
Slamming the field down.
And you got to think how's the media going to portray Spencer after this? A great playoff run, a great regular season run.
Wow, solid throw there.
Just the memes. This poor freshman.
Oh yeah, this kid is...
Being on this stage comes with a lot of added pressure and things to your life. Still continuing to heave it up.
Oh,
great stop and grab.
Spencer. I mean, we're talking about Spencer, but he's really trying to make the most out of this. In a hurry up.
Indeed, this is a show of true grit right here, not wanting to give up, constantly fighting, changing plays, calling the hurry up.
Brett.
But he stopped at the
short.
6.
Oh, lineman tried to pull him.
Looks like they could be running the jet sweep here. I'd be worrisome about those guys getting over on the left side. Oh my god, he's cutting back.
Cutback! And a fumble!
But Kent State recovers on the 1
On the
yard
1.
One!
What are you calling, Kent State? Let's see it. This is a risky call here. He's handing it off, and it's a tutty. Now, gentlemen, go for 1 or go for 2? That is the question.
2 here. The other team has already gone for 2, and you're down this much.
I think you need to go for 2, but he's taking the 1.
It's not that big of a deal at this point in the game, but I prefer to go for them early in the game than later.
Yeah, it's a 3-touchdown lead with one of those touchdowns getting a 2-point conversion added on. So you really need to start making up some of the points and get some turnovers on defense here, because you need the points quick.
This Kent State defense has been on the field a lot today. Let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh.
Right up the middle, makes a man miss. All green ahead of him.
Oh, man.
Can he get
Safety
there?
coming in top from the left.
Oh, man.
Makes a
He's
miss.
in there. Jeez.
Touchdown.
I'm not going to lie, fellas, I'm feeling a bit sad. I mean, this unit's dynasty is for everyone, but right now it looks like it's Toledo's world.
Yeah, I hate
4 rings.
glazing, but
Jeez.
this is getting. Oh my goodness!
Oh
Trying it
no.
again,
Oh
and
He
my!
missed it. The
What?
O
and he
line,
makes.
Randy Moss.
He literally just ripped it out of that man's hands for the 2-point conversion. I mean, there is just no. This is no mercy.
I mean, even the O line can catch a football. Like, you gonna start throwing the fucking O line on streaks? Like, what's going on here?
He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's the Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end.
Makes a man miss. It's a 30-point game here, gentlemen.
Yeah, I don't mean to glaze, but this is just a testament to what this Rockets team is. I mean, the number one ranked offense, putting up 51 as we all pretty much expected coming in, and then also a top 5 ranked defense holding the number 2 ranked offense to not their full potential. I mean, just both sides of the ball is
I
dominant.
mean, you can say this. A lot of this has to do with experience, though. This is Kent State's first run to the
Throwing it
Natty.
deep. Ah, drop.
Spencer Kennedy, a freshman, fresh off his season, going against vets, going against a dynasty. I mean, like you said, John, what were we expecting here?
I'm excited to
Oh,
see. I'm excited to see Canada in the future, bright future ahead of him. I mean, in the bright side, 21 points going into the fourth quarter. That's not terrible, but against this Toledo team, that will not be nearly enough to cut it. Long career ahead of him.
ah, and
I mean, the players are getting open. It's just such tight windows that the quarterback has to throw it in. Tough for anyone.
Tony Moses.
The ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Well, how fitting for him to get another nice kick.
Looks like the run game is what we'll be seeing for the rest of this Rockets team.
Most likely. I'm
As
surprised Toledo isn't
expected.
taking more off the clock between
Screen
their
to the
plays.
left. Solid hit, but still gains the
Well,
first down.
if I know anything, especially from previously playing Toledo, it's that he wants to run up that score. He wants the stats. I mean, he's a demon. He's a demon. He doesn't settle for less, and we can see that on the scoreboard. This game could have been over a long time ago, but here's Theus.
Here comes Theus. Almost breaks a tackle. Down in the red zone.
An embarrassment in the biggest stage of Unit's dynasty. Poljan, yeah, that's the end
There
zone.
it is. Yep.
And that's the player of the year. Continuing to seal off this game. I mean, he's on 9 rushes, and a third of those are a touchdown. Almost averaging 10 yards a rush.
Toledo will take it up to 58, while Kent State remains at 21. Seems like Kent State may just be playing for pride here, but we'll see if they can get some more points on the board.
I don't know, Ethan. I think pride has left the room. Uh,
Well, since the score is what it is now, let's discuss the future of this dynasty.
Absolutely. We do have some conference changes coming up the next season.
Major conference changes. I think they were the most even between what the committee was discussing.
Thank you. As the architect of the newly approved conferences, I appreciate that deeply. And I
looking
definitely
deep.
tried to stick to fairness. You want me to go ahead and read off the new conference alignments?
Start with
Yeah,
the
that'd be
bottom
great.
one. Yeah.
Alrighty, so starting out at the Pac 12, which has had a huge drop in teams recently. They're going to begin 3 new teams this year: Navy, USF, and Colorado State. We will be referring to that as the Dreg Conference for rightful reasons.
Obvious reasons. I mean, there's nothing else to really say about these teams. Room for
Exactly.
improvement is definitely there. I mean, the only way from that is up.
100%. I think Navy and Colorado State can definitely improve. USF, they are in football purgatory right now. I don't know if
I
I
there
mean,
mean,
is
where's
room
their
for
head
improvement
coach?
there.
Where's
I'm
their
just
head
not
coach?
I'm just not sure if their head coach Tyson Lorick is just fully dedicated to that program. I mean,
Yeah.
we've seen
I mean,
USF in the past be a solid program. I mean, the last few years have just been very rough as Candidate throws a touchdown late here.
Yep, that'll definitely
and
erase the deficit a little bit, but it may
uh,
still be too late.
and they're playing at USF Stadium. You got to be thinking: is he in the crowd right now, or is he at the bars? You know, is he partying? We got to have some serious talks. And yeah, recovered by Toledo. If you don't mind, Ethan, can you keep reading off the
Yeah,
Can you
next
keep?
next next was Navy. I kind of want to touch on Navy a little bit. I mean, we've seen flashes. The flashes are there, but I trust the dedication. It's just the the drive. How much does he
I
want?
I think Navy out of that conference has the most drive. Colorado, you know, he's a quiet rookie. I played him early this season, blew him out. I was kind of scared. He's talking a lot of game, and then it seems after that. I mean, I haven't seen him talk in the Dynasty group chat. I don't think since then. It's kind of just been quiet from him.
He is rolling out
And Theus on the 5.
all the way
Speaking
within the
about
5.
speaking about conferences, we have the ACC as the newly aligned conference with Yukon, East Carolina, Hawaii, and UTSA. What do we feel about this new ACC, boys?
I think
Um,
that's probably the most even conference there is.
I can speak on this personally. I'm glad to stay in the ACC. I think the conference, I've obviously been demoted after not making the playoffs this year, but I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. I think my chances of making the playoffs or even winning the conference has tremendously improved, and I'm excited to see what the future fellows of ACC can show.
I mean, look,
Chances of making the playoffs or even winning the conference has tremendously improved, and I'm excited to see what the future fellows of ACC can show.
like even down to the stats, these teams are similar overalls. Just so many similarities throughout this conference. I mean, a few outliers. We have an established veteran in Hawaii who has proven himself in the past, but can't get it done in the end ever. And
Mm-mm.
then we also have guys like newcomers, like these Roadrunners, these meat meeps. I mean, the rookie and early wrong decision making is still there. It's still evident,
Mm-hmm.
but the improvement is there. It's
Let
gaining
me
rapidly.
add on this. I was kind of surprised to see the Roadrunners meet me included in our conference. I mean,
Yeah, I
me and
think
you personally saw his 3 repeat bowl game against was it Jackson State? I mean,
I think it's a tough challenge for these Roadrunners, but I think it's the next step that the program needs. The improvement's there.
Mm,
If
okay.
you want to get better as a program, you're gonna have to compete against the better teams.
For sure, and I do want to touch on the ACC just one more time about UConn. UConn had a great regular season this year. However, we saw it that when the time came to play, or when the time came to play, they got their butts handed to them in the conference championship against
Yeah,
Kent State, actually, right?
correct.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're seeing what we're witnessing live right now on this stream is what we saw similar to UConn. It's a new. He's new to that environment.
100%,
And
indeed.
you also have to say this proves that there's levels. There's levels to this game. I mean, Kent State dominant postseason, dominant regular season, just getting absolutely blown out by Toledo. It shows there's levels. I mean, imagine if UConn was out there right now. Imagine if UTSA was out there right now. Players who haven't even. Oh wow, what a dot by Spencer. Spencers who have or player teams who haven't even scraped the surface of playoffs or you know.
Yeah,
There's a
Oh,
there's a big leaping touchdown there for Kent State. Going for two here, but
and he's
too little,
hype.
too
He's
late.
hype. Down 40. He's hype.
Down
let the man
40, yeah.
celebrate.
Down 30.
Let's go on
Oh,
to the rolling out
Rolling
to the
right,
right. He's going to get it. Now we're
slides his
going on
way
to
in.
the next conference, which is the Big 12, which features two of our hosts here, including me, Ball State, Liberty, and Temple. This is what I would classify as the start of the great teams, and the conference fits with that. Ball State, Liberty, Temple, that is actually the only conference that is staying the exact same, just because we think it was very competitive this year. Temple had some whack regular season games, but usually they're dependable and can easily get to the playoffs. And y'all did end up making the playoffs this year, correct? You just lost to
We did.
Liberty first round.
We did.
Yeah, well, last
I
year y'all
mean,
made it all the way to the Natty, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing a deep playoff run next year.
coming from Temple, it's very competitive division. Sort of an outlier there. Definitely a competitive program. I mean, room for improvement is still definitely there.
100%. And then I want to go to our top dog conference, the Big Ten. Toledo, Texas State, and Kent State. This conference gives me jitters, gentlemen. What do y'all think about it? Lock in.
um, in my opinion, I mean, obviously Toledo is an outlier in that conference, but I mean, Texas State. How many rings does he have? One natty the
I
first season
believe
ever,
one. I think second season.
second
I
season
want to say.
ever.
Second.
Yeah.
Obviously we're seeing Kent State here. I think it's going to be another dominant Toledo conference. I think we really could have thrown Liberty, maybe Ball State, Temple even up there. I think you guys are kind of on par with Temple or with Texas and Kent State. But I mean, whatever floats the boat. I guess you can label this as the top dog conference, but really, I just think the top dogs in this conference.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think obviously Toledo is on par above everyone else, but they need to have some user teams in there to compete with them. I think even if you threw Toledo in the SEC, they're still easily rolling their way to the top of that conference
Yeah.
right there. So I think it'll be good to give them some comp in the conference and fighting for the number one and number two conference slots. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the Kent State Toledo game next year if we do get treated to that in the regular season. We'll see if
That rematch, I'm
yep,
excited as well.
we'll see if Kent State can get some revenge here. As
I think I think these divisions are all very good. There's a lot of teams that have a lot to prove this upcoming season.
And there it is, gentlemen. The Toledo Rockets are your national champions. What heart, what courage,
Congratulations to the Rockets.
Yes,
Four
tremendous
time
display of
champion.
Yeah.
football IQ. They
Great
are
season from these Golden
really
Flashes. I want nothing should be taken from their season.
100% boys.
There goes Spencer Abbey holding the trophy. The fans are going crazy. Are we seeing another Nick Saban?
It
And
appears
there's the
that
player
way.
of the game.
Player of the game, Dalvin Polstra.